many times, you see this particularly when you're young, you realize you are striving so hard to be somebody, to get that thing. You don't even know what it is exactly you want, but you want to be something. You want to make something of yourself. Man, I'm going to make something of myself before this is over. Man, I got to do something. I got to be important. I got to do something big. I got to marry the right person. I got to have the right house. I got to make whatever it is that you're thinking. Be in the right business. I've got to have the right kind of, credentials in this or that. I've got to have the right kind of degree. I'm going to attain to this. And here's Jacob. Way back then, there were no universities. There were no sports programs. But yet he still feels like there's something he's got to do with himself. He's got to be something. You see how he did strive so hard to get what he thought he needed? And his mom actually egged him on in that direction. It's so interesting. Often the people who love us push us so hard to be something that we're not called to be, and to do something we're not called to do. And be careful if you're a parent or if you have an influence in somebody's life. Don't push people to do what you think they need to do. Make sure you're giving your children over to the Lord. Yes, push them to excellence. Push them in the areas where you know they need to do well. But remember, there's some things you have to leave room for God in, amen? And just say, God, your will be done. God, maybe you don't want my son to be a doctor. Maybe you want him to be whatever, something else. Maybe you think your dream's better than the dream God gave her. But you got to give that over to God. Anyway, Jacob did a lot of things that got him in trouble in life when he was young. And how many times people, by running after what they think they need in life, end up in trouble by getting around the wrong people, by doing what they think they need to do to be something, to be accepted, to be what they want to be in life. They get in a direction that ends up getting them in trouble. They end up doing things they wish they hadn't done later. That's what I believe happened with Jacob. So he got himself in trouble.